because they are a threat to the West. They are a threat to civilization.
Israel
is not.
Israel has threatened to nuke London and Paris and Berlin and Rome. It's called the Samson option. They said if the Western democracy...
You say you're not a crackpot conspiracist.
There's a book by Seymour Hersh called The Samson Option.
Israel wants to nuke the West.
I didn't say they want to. I said they have threatened that if the Western states abandon Israel to be overrun, that they'll nuke us too. And I'm not saying that's always been the permanent doctrine, but it's called the Samson option, and it was their doctrine at least in the 1970s. There's a book about it by Seymour Hersh. You can pretend like you've never heard of such a thing, but everyone else watching this can just Google up the Samson option and read it for themselves.
There is no serious
That's the second time you tried to say conspiracy to me, as though that debunks anything.
Strange land. Ain't no warning. Y'all not trying to hear the warning, man. The great deceiving, the great lies all these years. You didn't think it was gonna catch up. They caught up, right? It's like, at first, you trying to understand like the balance of things, okay? You trying to fit good and evil into one pocket, one small pocket, right? But the truth is, if a world, a universe has to exist, has to advance, has to continue, evil cannot be on top. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not going to make sense. If what leading the universe is conniving, likes to kill, you know what I'm saying? Take other people's stuff, break the codes of things, break treaties, neighbors and stuff like that, right? It'll be a universe of chaos. So now, as an adult, I can understand why righteous needs to be on top. Righteous needs to be on top.
Were anomalies, and after the war ended, we decided, because we were able to do it, we could do this over and over and over again everywhere, intervene everywhere, and then we could begin to change nations, change societies, change cultures. At least the British weren't that stupid, but we were. And we've lost badly, because wherever we go, we are temporary. We sail in, we fly in, we do things, and eventually we leave. And we become sort of full of ourselves, hubris, arrogance. We can do anything. No, we can't. Nobody can do anything everywhere all the time. So we're broke, and we have a $38 trillion debt I don't think we can pay off. And I think that's behind a lot of these recent interventions. Well, if I intervene in Venezuela, we can steal all the resources. Well, good luck with that. It takes years to extract those things. How are you going to secure it? Oh, well, we'll go to Greenland. We'll get the rare earths. Okay, have you looked at Greenland? You know what the ice sheet is like? You know how expensive it is to drill for oil in the Arctic? These are all dumb ideas. But dumb ideas are very...
Righteous people needs to be on top. And it's a good reason. There's no doubt about it. So, all these years, all these lies, they accumulated. They caught up. You made enemies. You made great enemies. Forever enemies. Right? So, and then it's 2026. Your people are not changing. They doing the same thing. They want to oppress us. And I don't know what to tell you. But if I do understand one thing, is that whoever's on top, whoever's doing the evil stuff, and they don't want to stop, they don't want to hear the word, they don't want to make the world a better place.
Back up your opinion.
The best data are autopsies. So in the largest autopsy series published to date, I know because I'm the senior author, of all the deaths we examined, and we re-reviewed them, we had an adjudication committee, we had ways of arbitration, deciding on did the vaccine cause death. The answer is, of these cases that came in for autopsy after vaccination, 73.9% of individuals, it was determined that the vaccine was the cause of death. First author is Holscher and colleagues, who's sitting right behind me.
And you...
They will come when the universe will face you, will be looking at you, going into your trial. Because, listen, everybody get judged. Nobody escaped God, right? So it'll be a day where we all going to look at you, and what it says about you, evil will be deleted. You'll be in fire. We'll be watching you burn day and night until God is satisfied. And that's going to take a long time. So keep doing your evil stuff. We're at the end. We don't have much time. So that's it. We probably got less than 2 years. So go ahead. Because it's only can get worse from now on. Understand why I say it's less than 2 years, right? If they don't beat Iran, because they got another thing behind them, right? They got to worry about God, and they got to worry about their enemies. So if they don't beat Iran in 2 years, Iran gonna get stronger. Within 2 years, they're going to come back. They're going to pay back America. So World War III has to happen before then. If United States is smart, they're not gonna let Iran get bigger than what it is. So you have to start a World War III with Iran either this year or next year. Because if you give them another year, they only gonna build more weapons and they're going to come back for you.
Today, an indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump with felony violations of our national security laws, as well as participating in a conspiracy to obstruct justice. This indictment was voted by a grand jury of citizens in the Southern District of Florida, and I invite everyone to read it in full to understand the scope and the gravity of the crimes charged. The men and women of the United States intelligence community and our armed forces dedicate their lives to protecting our nation and its people. Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
Special Counsel Jack Smith is telling Republicans, game on. In a letter just released from his attorneys to Congressman Jim Jordan and